intrigues me. What precisely do you believe I am letting on?
I think you know you can't trust the Emperor. And I think you know that he's a threat to your son or you. I think you know that one day or another, it's going to come down to you or him.
So you believe my fate hinges on a conflict with my master? Your faith in my demise is touching, apprentice. Do you believe I am so easily manipulated?
Well, he got you to kill freaking, what was his name, Windu, well enough. Not to mention Kit Fisto, poor guy.
Mace Windu's demise was satisfactory. A pity about Fisto, a minor inconvenience. Do you mourn their loss, Cable?
You?
Do I what, apprentice? Speak plainly.
Do you regret it? Windu trusted you.
Regret is for the weak, Cable. Windu's trust was misplaced. Do you believe I should have remained a pawn of the Jedi?
Do you prefer being the pawn of Palpatine?
So, the Emperor's influence displeases you? Tell me, Cable, what is your alternative to the pawn's life?
I think you could do better than him. You have a chance to take him out and make things better. Maybe you could restore your republic.
So the Emperor's demise would make things better, you say? I find this ambition intriguing, apprentice. What do you believe would be restored?
How about peace? Safety. Not oppressing innocent people.
Peace, safety, illusions, Cable. There is only power. So, you find my methods distasteful.
You think your mother would approve?
My mother's approval is irrelevant, Cable. She is dead. Would your mother approve of your current path?
My mother does approve.
My mother's approval is of no consequence, Cable. I operate above such sentimentality. Do you believe familial approval has any bearing on the Force?
You believe it doesn't?
Your persistence in this vein is wearing, Cable. Question.
Ow, bitch.
Invisible mind.
Yeah, you don't get to just pick me up with your mind without saying anything.
Your insolence grows tiresome. My patience wears thin. Continue
What I'm saying is that there has to be some boundaries.
even in invisible.
Yeah, you don't get to just pick me up with your mind without saying anything.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah, you need my consent.
Cable, your training is complete. Your skills have potential. I will lead your squad to victory.
Good to see you're still breathing.
Breathing is a temporary condition, apprentice. Demonstrate the power of the dark side, or you will not be for much longer.
What I meant was, it's nice to see you're still alive after the last time we met.
Alive. I am beyond such trivial states, Cable. Your concern is noted. Now, focus.
you remember our discussion from last time?
Our discussions are many, Cable. Which instance of shared words currently occupies your thoughts?
We were talking about how you should betray the Emperor, take back the Empire, before he kills you.
Betrayal. A path for the short-sighted. One does not simply take back an empire apprentice. One crushes all opposition. Now, demonstrate that you understand this principle.
I don't know, you understood last time we talked.
My understanding is not a constant, apprentice. Your meaning shifts like sand in the dune sea. Speak plainly.
I think the Emperor is going to betray you. You need to stop him first.
Stop him? A preemptive strike based on speculation? You overestimate the Emperor.
It's not speculation. You're from the past. I'm from the future. You don't think I know what I'm talking about?
Knowledge of future events does not guarantee wisdom, Cable. Do you truly understand the ramifications of such power? The dark side flows strong with you, Cable, as you crush it.
You want to know what he's going to do?
Does this information enhance your combat readiness, apprentice? Or is it merely idle curiosity distracting you from the battle?
I'm not distracted at all.
Demonstrate this lack of distraction through decisive action, apprentice. Idle boasts carry no weight in battle.
He's going to try to kill Luke.
This threat to Skywalker, does it disrupt our current mission, Cable? Or is it mere familial sentiment clouding your judgment?
Would you not care if he did?
Care. Whether Skywalker lives or dies is of little consequence to me now, Cable. The Force will decide his fate. Does your concern betray a lingering sentimentality? The dark side clearly flows strong with you, Cable. Do you foresee more victories?
So you're telling me you wouldn't care at all if the Emperor kills Luke?
Care. Sentimental attachment is a weakness, Cable. Skywalker's lineage holds a certain strategic value. And yet, does this concern truly affect our current objective? Or does it reveal a lingering Jedi weakness within you?
What if he kills your daughter?
You misunderstand my priorities, Cable. If that were to occur, it would be regrettable. But such emotions are irrelevant. Is this relevant to our present objective?
So, you want to continue working for a guy who plans to either kill you or your son.
And what is your recommendation, Cable? To abandon a position of power based on conjecture?
It's more of a conjecture. If you know it's true.
You speak of certainty, Cable, and yet offer no proof. This supposed truth you cling to, does it grant us victory in this moment? Or is it...
How about bigger victory? Victory for the rest of your life.
the fleeting satisfaction of victory here against these insignificant opponents interests you more than the conquest of a galaxy? Explain your reasoning, Cable.
So, Emperor Palpatine. He's already betrayed you, he's already tricked you, he's already betrayed an entire empire. And you doubt that he's going to try to kill you now?
Doubt? To assume betrayal is inevitable is not doubt, Cable, but strategic foresight. And yet, should I strike first based merely on your feelings?
What do you think he did to his master?
You refer to my former master, Darth Sidious. His fate is irrelevant to our current engagement, Cable. Do you believe pondering ancient history will grant us victory here?
He all but told you at that weird water theater thing. He killed his master for power. You think he'd have any problem killing you?
Your faith in Palpatine's law is because he disposed of his own master. You find this surprising, Cable? Power is the currency of the Sith.
Then maybe you should strike first.
You presume my strategic vision is clouded by sentiment, Cable? Palpatine's treachery is a given, not a revelation. Your counsel is appreciated, yet my course is set.
Don't you think it's what Padme would want?
More important than Palpatine? Speak plainly, Cable. Are you suggesting domestic bliss outweighs galactic conquest?
I think your wife, who used to be a princess who ran weird democratic order, would prefer it if you took him out and continuing to serve him.
You suggest I prioritize the desires of Padme Amidala, a leader of the Republic. Democratic order, you say? You truly believe her preference outweighs galactic order, Cable?
Does it really feel like it's more orderly than it used to be?
Orderly? This chaotic island? I would not use that word, apprentice. What?
I meant your empire. You're constantly fighting rebels now. You didn't have to do that before.
The Empire requires constant vigilance, Cable. You believe peace is achieved through inaction. What do you suggest we do, then?
I suggest you go back to your Death Star and you kill Palpatine.
Return to the Death Star, apprentice, and eliminate the Emperor. You suggest a preemptive strike? A Jedi tactic, wouldn't you agree?
I think it would work.
Work? What precisely do you believe would work, apprentice? Explain yourself.
I think you could take out Palpatine before he could stop you.
You believe I should strike first? You assume I lack the foresight to anticipate Palpatine's treachery, apprentice? Why this sudden concern for my well-being?
You know what they say. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
So you advocate ruthlessness, Cable. Wisdom grows.
Ruthlessness against a dictator is not ruthlessness, is it?
So, you question the methods, Cable. Dictators offer only two choices. Submission or annihilation. Which do you propose, apprentice?
I say you annihilate him.
Annihilate you? Such an ending would be premature, Cable. What? Do you fear the power of the dark side?
No. I think he's going to kill you. I think he already destroyed your wife's life work. I think if you don't stop him, your children are in danger.
You speak of Palpatine, I presume, Cable. So, you believe the Emperor poses an immediate threat to my life? Is this another Jedi premonition?
No premonition. I'm literally from your future.
Cable, your claim of originating from the future is intriguing. What pivotal events await us then?
Well, first, Palpatine's going to try to blow up another planet with a new Death Star. He's going to try to replace you with Luke Skywalker. When that doesn't work, he's going to try to torture him to death.
Palpatine's ambition remains predictable, Cable. As for replacing me, many have tried. All have failed. Torture? A favored tactic of the Sith. What is your point, apprentice?
You want to know what happens to you?
Enlighten me, Cable. What fate awaits me in this future of yours?
You try to save Luke, and he kills you.
So in this future, my own offspring is my undoing?
No, you try to save Luke from Palpatine, and Palpatine kills you.
So, my compassion proves to be my downfall, according to your vision, Cable. And
Not how I would put it.
you find my verbiage lacking, Cable. Am I not speaking plainly enough for your comprehension?
Tell me, if future you tries to kill the Emperor to save his son, why shouldn't you do it now?
And risk altering the very fabric of time based on the word of a time traveler, Cable. Your suggestion is reckless, even for you. What would be the ramifications should I fail?
What would be the ramifications if you live?
Ramifications indeed, Cable. Survival is not merely existence, but purpose. Are you questioning my resolve?
Wouldn't you like to actually get to know your son?
Curiosity about familial bonds from you, Cable. An unexpected sentiment, given your origin. What precisely do you suggest I do to foster this acquaintance? Play catch with a thermal detonator?
You have a weird sense of humor.
A disturbance in the Force, you say, Cable? Or is it merely the sound of X-Wings being vaporized? Which do you find more unsettling?
You find it unsettling, upsetting even, that your son never got to know his mother? If you live, you could tell him about her.
Such sentimental inquiries, Cable. I find your concern for these ancestral connections touching. But are you suggesting that dwelling on the past will somehow alter the present?
If you do it right.
So, you believe the telling of tales of one's mother is a task easily accomplished if executed correctly, Cable? The past is a mire best left undisturbed.
Are you okay with her being forgotten? With her own children not knowing her?
You seem rather fixated on feelings, Cable. I am more concerned about galactic conquest and the acquisition of power. And galactic conquest. Though for...
I don't believe you.
I grow weary of your skepticism, Cable. Your doubt is a disease. If you persist in this line of questioning, you will find my patience wears thin.
I think you should be more judicious in who you threaten.
Judicious? Threats are merely the language of power, Cable. One must calibrate their vocabulary to the audience. Is there a specific threat of mine that troubles you?
I think you keep your mind powers off of me.
Your mind is of little interest, Cable. Am I to understand you believe I am probing your thoughts? Such focus is reserved for more...
Trust me, I can see your thoughts easy enough.
I am beginning to sense your fear, Cable. It betrays your attempts at bravado. What hidden doubts plague you, that you speak such plain absurdities? Enough, Cable. Cease your needless speculation. Focus your anger. The storm encroaches. Our enemies await. Press the...
Yeah, time is running out, and you need to do what you need to do.
Indeed, Cable. Time, as always, is a relentless adversary. Tell me, does this awareness spur you to greater action, or merely fill you with dread?
Well, Time and I have a complicated relationship. But hey, look, it's your daughter.
Leia, a complicated relationship, you say? Explain yourself, Cable. Such emotional entanglements are a weakness.
Enemy dead ahead.
Indeed, apprentice. Eliminate the threat. Or shall I handle this personally?
So, you don't think you should take out the Emperor before he tries to kill your son?
Such juvenile taunts are beneath you.
Well, taunt, it was a question.
A police game. Such restrictions on power seem inefficient, apprentice. Are you implying this exercise lacks sufficient conflict? Impressive, Cable. The dark side flows strongly through you, carrying us to victory against these insignificant opponents.
I think you're running out of time to make a choice you know you need to make.
Indeed, Cable. The ticking clock is relentless. Has the pressure clarified your resolve or shattered it?
What about your resolve?
Luke's fate is of my concern, not yours, apprentice. Questioning my decisions will only lead to your regret.
So you're happy being the lapdog of a galactic despot that plans to kill your son, that tricked you into killing your friends, that let your wife die? Are you a coward?
Cowardice is a weapon, apprentice. One I wielded often.
Cowardice isn't a weapon. It's just cowardice. It's just childish and pathetic.
Such simplistic pronouncements, apprentice. Cowardice, like any tool, is defined by its wielder. Its usefulness is not in the act itself, but in its impact. Has fear ever served as an impetus for change? To what end do you apply your perceived moral superiority?
It's not perceived. If you're going to let these things happen, my moral superiority is absolute.
Absolute? You dream much, apprentice. Your insubordination strains my patience, Cable. Test me further, and you will discover the true meaning of regret.
Coward.
Are you always reduced to childish name-calling when challenged, Cable? It reveals a certain fragility. Very well. If courage is the only virtue you recognize, demonstrate it. Victory awaits. A question or a grunt of affirmation, Cable? State your intent with clarity.
Kill the Emperor.
The battle is won. Our enemies are vanquished. Victory is ours. The Emperor shall hear of your triumph, Cable. Let the galaxy tremble before the might of the
Kill
dark
the
side.
Emperor.